it's all.
Hey, Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. So the Nets starting 5. Johnson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant. And it's Harris in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then it's Trae Young. Then there's Tony Snell. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2 guard. Now, here is Irving. Fires from deep. No good there.
Well, put all that size to good use. Rip it off the backboard.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of. And then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Here's Young. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Young trying to break free and finished off by Collins.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Johnson kicks to Irving. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
Well, the ability to score at all 3 levels makes Kyrie Irving a near impossible check. Good luck, fellas.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Young passes to Collins. Back to Young. Count that one.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Outside Irving. Pass to KD. Over Collins. Now, here is Irving. Just 5 on the clock. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Irving.
Well, Durant embracing the contact, plays with so much confidence.
Young finds Bogdanovich. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Johnson surveying the floor. Left side, Jordan. Pass to Irving. And they'll turn it over. Did not get off his shot. 24-second violation. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. And that is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. You know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
Round against Williams. There's the pass to Irving. Wide open. Rebound, Atlanta.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Herter gets it to go.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
1:12 left to play here in the first. Brown finds Irving. Basket good. Irving's got 7 points.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Williams passes to Herter. And there's the feed to Hunter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Williams with the steal. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarrot comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's James Harden in for Kyrie Irving. Now here's Harden. Pass to Griffin. 16 seconds left here in the first quarter. And that one is good.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
It's Williams with the drive.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
1 second left. The shot, no good. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Hawks lead by... And recently, Kevin Durant discussed what they have to face.
I think we get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Herder the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Then it's Okongwu. Then there's Dunn. And it's Fernando in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Now here's Griffin. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Shot clock at 5. Here's the teardrop. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Johnson.
Listen, teams know Tyler Johnson is explosive, so they don't want him getting to the cup. He does the next best thing, right? Send that floater in, Tyler.
Dunn kicks to Okongwu. Passes to Herder. It's stolen by Brown. And there's the call on Kevin Herder. That is his first foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Luwawu is checked in for Joe Harris. And it's James Harden in for Tyler Johnson. Down against Harden. That one goes in.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Herder, no good. Nets trail by 3. Here's Luwawu. Hunter grabs the miss. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Okongwu. It's deflected. Left side, Brown. Oh, Griffin in position.
You know, Griffin is so sure of himself when he shoots it. That confidence really goes a long way.
Down against Harden. Dunn's shot's good. Dunn's got his first bucket in this one. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Pushing it up. Stolen by Harden. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Luwawu, the pass to Harden. Nets passing it around. Harden draws the double. Griffin dishes to Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Overdone. And that one hits back iron. Atlanta leading by 3. Pass to Okongwu. Kicks it to Hunter. Done outside. Offline with his 3. Nets have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
I feel like they could execute this play in their sleep. Griffin, one of the premier alley-oop finishers in the league.
Now the pass to Herter. Here's Fernando. It's stolen by Brown. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Nets with the new shot clock. Goes up again. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect. Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Now here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. He kicks to Hart. Dishes it to Griffin. Down against Harden. 6 on the shot clock. No good. Shot missing. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Harden. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harden's got 4 this quarter.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Here's Herter. Back to Dunn. In the corner, it's Hunter. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been... Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. At the end of one, they were able to end. And that'll do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Irving is out there with Tyler Johnson. Then it's Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan. And it's KD in at the 4 slot.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That'll put Trae Young on the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Hawks shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Now, here is Irving. 7 points in the game. Pass to KD. There's the dish to Jordan. Back to KD. From about 19 feet. Rebound Atlanta.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury. He never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
Here's Irving. And he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 9 points for Kyrie Irving.
You simply cannot give Kyrie Irving room to run in the open floor. This guy is a phenomenal transition player.
Takes a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young. And Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs.
Here's Irving following the basket by Trae Young. Passes it to Durant. And it's John Collins with the rebound. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. It's a 3-point game. He gets that one.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 12. Back to KD. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Irving passes to Durant. Back to Irving. Lets it go from 11. Whoa, hammering it in.
DeAndre Jordan's athleticism is simply unreal. You want evidence? Go check out his posterization of Mr. Brandon Knight.
Here's Snell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Harden surveying the D. Count that bucket. Harden's got 6.
And you're going to take as many of those high percentage shots as you can get.
Done outside. He dishes it to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Yeah, I'd like to see Gallinari attack the basket. It provides a nice counterbalance to that shooting ability.
Brown the pass to Harden. Drops in the layup for 2. 8 points for him.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Williams double team. 43 seconds left in the 3rd. Count it.
Yeah, that's just a nice pass. This was one of college basketball's premier playmakers done showing great vision.
Pass to Brown. Nets passing it around. Harden trying to get open. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to just 3 on the basket from Griffin.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Out to Gallinari, to the inside. Okongwu. Blake Griffin pulls it in. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Nets trail by 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
It's good.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Here's Dunn. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. We're at the end of the 3rd, and we've still got a close one. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. And for the Nets, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. We've got Williams. Clint Capella is out there with Collins. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now here's Irving. Here's Jordan. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Kyrie Irving can be devastating in the pick and roll. The creativity and decision-making simply outstanding.
Here's Herter. Back to Williams. Kicks it out to Collins. Feeds to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Doesn't get any easier than this. Capella's work ethic is what allows him to get those dunks.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Tony Snell's checked in for Gallinari. Bogdan Bogdanovic comes in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Young against Irving. And Young kicks to Capella. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Over Harden, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Free throw good, Bogdanovich. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Outside for Durant for three. Not going to go that time. And Atlanta will go the other way. Here's Young. And they call the foul. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Here is Harden following the basket by Trae Young.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
The Hawks leading. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Capella, high post. Young against Irving. Young passes to Capella. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. That one good for two. And the Nets with possession here. And here's Harden. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter. The Hawks leading by 4. Young looking around. Inside, here's Capella. Packed in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. Harden against Bogdanovich. And the jam by Harden. The coach's challenge has been issued. First team like this, under the wire, this is what it's for.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Irving for 3. Over Young. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Atlanta, they've gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Outside, Bogdanovich. That's the 3 fly. And there's the pass to Collins. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 6. Back to Green. From deep. Irving can't get it to go. And it's the Hawks ball. The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. And here's Bogdanovich for three. It's hauled in by Harris. Right side Irving. Fires for three. No good. And so the Hawks take the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds. Sports for another. DA.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the point guard. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5. Now here's Middleton. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to DiVincenzo. Just 5 on the clock. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
Young passes to Snell. Collins with it. Pass to Young. Out left to the wing. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And so Holiday will bring it up for Milwaukee. Middleton finds Holiday. Off target with his 3.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Kicks it out to Collins. Stolen by Holiday. Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Young picks him up defensively. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Okay, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
And Young, here we go. And he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Holiday. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. The Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the content. It goes on Chris Middleton. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
When he's on the floor, Antetokounmpo makes good things happen inside. I mean, he's got so much size and skill, a lot for the defense to try to contend with.
Holiday against Young. The pass to Gallinari. Now the feed to Capella. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. To the inside. The kick out to Holiday. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
The Hawks trail by 4. Young outside. Lopez against Capella. Lopez with the steal. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. Rebound by the Hawks.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Herter, no good. Bucks leading by 4. Gallinari with the steal. Herter passes to Capella. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's the floater. Hangs. He takes it up and lays it in.
Well, I tell you what, Clint Capella does a really good job of playing with such energy and effort, particularly on the glass, and because of that, he can hurt you on the boards.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gallinari against Antetokounmpo. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Now Young. Over Holiday. Can't tie it up as that one misses. A good close contest so far. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Antetokounmpo out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Holiday. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in at the two-guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Williams. That one wide left.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Connaughton kicks to Holiday. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
Here's Milwaukee now. Passes it to Portis. Now, here's Tucker. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Just 5 to shoot. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Tucker does not shy away from contact. As a matter of fact, he embraces it and looks for it. Plays with a lot of force.
It's his first trip to the line. So both teams making some changes here. Both free throws good from Tucker. The Hawks trail it. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Bogdanovich passes to Collins.
And a lot of players might have passed that shot up. Not Collins. He stays aggressive and draws the foul.
The Hawks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. And so Collins nails both of them.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Right side Teague. Pass to Tucker. Right side Portis. Tucker with the ball. Working on Collins. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here's Dunn. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
That is just grown man, big boy work from Dunn inside. Incredible athleticism really aids him in getting these types of shots.
Here's Teague. Pass to Portis. Back to Teague. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Done outside. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. The pass to Collins. Looking for Bogdanovich, and he gets it there. Lock at 6. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And a wide open look for Portis. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Passes to Bogdanovich. Chalk up 2 there.
It really turned it around here in the second quarter after shooting less than 40% from the field in the first.
59 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside Teague. Overdone. Teague finds Tucker. Milwaukee the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Done against Teague. Shot by Collins, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect. Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Done with it. Over Teague. Here's Bogdanovich. And that'll do it for the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. Some good moments from both teams. And that does it for our...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And so Young will bring it up for Atlanta. A 2-point game on the court for Atlanta. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And he lays it straight in. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Dishes it to Lopez. It's stolen by Capella. Young with the ball. Now guarded by Giannis. Pass to Hunter. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And it's a 6-point Hawks lead. On offense, here are the Bucks. Holiday looking for an opening. Pass to DiVincenzo for the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And here's Collins from outside. Bucks trail by 6 to the paint. Lopez inside. He's guarded by Collins, and Capella sends it back.
This is the real strength of Capella's game now. Outstanding at using his length and athleticism to block shots.
DiVincenzo against Collins. He kicks it to Young. 5 to shoot. A step-back shot here. The shot that time not on target. And Milwaukee the other way now. Middleton dishes to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 7 points. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played the sides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdowns.
Now, here is Young. There's 1:40 left to play in the third. 4-on-3 break. Holiday with it. Guarded by Hunter. Holiday against Capella. Lets it go with the 3. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut to just 1 in the basket from Drew Holiday.
With deep range and a wide arsenal of moves, Holiday keeps defenders off balance.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday.
Done finishing in style, and the explosion to the hoop is powerful.
Antetokounmpo passes to Connaughton. Now the dish to Antetokounmpo. Giannis high post. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
The pass to Herter. Now Okongwu. Back to Herter. Tries from 16, and he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 11. And they double up Giannis. And it's blocked. They get it back. Antetokounmpo kicks it to Tucker. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. The Hawks on top. They're up by 1. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Nwora in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Passes it to Connaughton. 6 to shoot. Back to T. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading. And here is Williams. Feeds it to Okongwu. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Okongwu's now got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Hawks. And Teague's got the ball here for Milwaukee. To tie it up. He can't get that one.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Williams passes to Herter. Now Williams out to the wing. Hawks passing it around. But they recover it. Here's Okongwu. Kept alive.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Teague against Williams. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Back to Portis from 11 feet away. And it's off the back rim. No good. The Hawks leading by 5. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Snell finds Gallinari. Okongwu with it. Out to Gallinari. Launches a 3. Drains it from beyond the arc. Gallinari's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
Off the catch. Nice balance. Nice rhythm. Gallinari with a good-looking shot.
Teague the pass to Connaughton. Outside Portis. Looking to end the run. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Back to Herter. Okongwu kicks to Williams. Shoots from the elbow. Rebounded by Tucker. Bucks trail by 8. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The kick out to Teague. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Tony Snell. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Young is subbed in for Williams. Young outside. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. To the wing right side. Bounce pass Collins. Shoots from 12. And it's Capella missing. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Holiday the pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday dishes to Lopez. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Lopez with the steal. And the dunk by Giannis.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Now, here is Young. Outside Collins. Got a piece of it. And it's in there. And the Hawks lead by 8.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Holiday. And he converts the layup.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. No good from outside. So it's the Bucks now.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Middleton, the kind of player that simply relishes the pressure. He's comfortable taking the big shots.
Young dishes to Capella. Collins kicks to Young. The 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Lopez outside. Missed. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for David. And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center position. And for Brooklyn, Harris is out there with Durant, then it's Jordan, and it's Tyler Johnson, and it's Irving at the point guard. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Giannis inside, guarded by KD.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
On the wing, Johnson. Jordan the pass to KD. Back to Jordan. A rebound by the Bucks. Here's DiVincenzo, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Indoors tonight, two experienced teams will be battling.
Well, what you come to expect with experienced rosters are excellent defensive rotations, game plan discipline. These guys know how to play the game, so let's see how this plays out.
It's the Nets now, following the Bucks. Oh, what about that dunk?
That was special, my goodness. How about the quick jump from Kevin Durant? He was impressive on that one.
Now here's Giannis. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And the pass to Lopez. Back to Giannis. Just 2 to shoot. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
Irving with a clean look. And it's off from three-point range. The Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And it's Middleton penetrating. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Outside Jordan. Holiday against Irving to the middle. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And now the fast break. Middleton with the ball. Lopez against Jordan, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Green, he's checked in for the Nets. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis comes in for Brook Lopez, and it's P.J. Tucker in for Antetokounmpo. Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. Inside. And Green slams it in.
Listen, this guy is far from just a scorer. Kevin Durant loves to share the basketball.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Now, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Now here's Middleton. Here's Portis. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
This is it to Durant. Over Middleton. Doesn't go for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Irving finds Harris. Back to Irving. Stolen by Tucker. On the wing, DiVincenzo.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Outside, KD. The kick out to Irving, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Bucks leading by 4. Holiday with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Portis, the pass to Holiday. Back to Portis. Here's DiVincenzo. No good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. Bucks lead by... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We've got Tyler Johnson. Durant is out there with Harris. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving in at the point. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now, here's DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock, and there's the call on Durant. That's his first foul. Nets on defense. 4-point game. Giannis dishes to Lopez. Here's Giannis, and the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Here's Irving. Kicks it to KD. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Oh, and here we go. Antetokounmpo. Nobody back. And Giannis throws it down.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Outside Jordan. Holiday against Irving. Back to Jordan. In the corner, Irving with it. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Irving's got 5 now.
Well, this is the beauty of Kyrie Irving. You think of him as a creator, but this guy in a catch and shoot just as lethal.
Double team on Holiday. Lopez passes to Connaughton. The Bucks working the ball around. Holiday against Irving. Holiday gets the bucket. And the Bucks lead by 7.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. To the inside, here's Jordan. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, that's interesting. Out in space, the defender challenging DeAndre Jordan's shot. Makes some contact, but it doesn't bother him.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Here's Irving, following the bucket by the Bucks. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Durant. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Johnson, wide open, he fires. No good with the triple.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 9 points. Deflects the pass. DiVincenzo passes to Giannis. Yep, that one goes. 14 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Irving's shot is good.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Bucks leading by 8. Outside Holiday. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Back to Holiday. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
A really smart player. Holiday can find the spaces inside and exploit them for points.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Pat Connaughton. Chris Middleton's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Teague. Floats it up for Giannis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Harden against Teague. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to 10 on the bucket from James Harden.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Outside Teague. The pass to Portis. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Portis has got the lead up to 12 now for Milwaukee.
Well, Jeff Teague knows how to get by and find teammates. That's pretty right there.
And so it's Milwaukee. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see a tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16 points. And
after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks. And I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable. An intimidating force when he's at his best.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. Antetokounmpo out there with P.J. Tucker. Then it's Chris Middleton. And there's Teague. And it's Portis in at the center, locking down the middle. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter. He can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Now here's Irving. 8 points for him. Dishes it to Durant. Johnson in the corner. Teague against Irving. Right side, Jordan. The shot's good. Jordan's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Nets.
Woo-hoo, Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Now Teague. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The feed to Tucker. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists in the game. And here is Irving. The three. The rebound by Middleton. Bucks leading by 12. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Bucks passing it around. Outside Teague. Back to Portis. Shoots from the right block. Over Jordan. Portis can't get it to go.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
KD against Antetokounmpo. KD dishes to Harris. Jordan at the elbow. KD on the wing. Shoots over Portis. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
And Teague's at the ball here for the Bucks. And they go to the intentional foul. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bucks leading by 10. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Harden the pass to Griffin. The kick out to Brown. Pass to Harden. He dishes it to Griffin. Lopez with the block.
Oh, the long arms of Brook Lopez effortlessly sends that back.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Brown the pass to Harden. Lays it up and banks it in.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Now here is Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Luwawu Cabarro, and Irving subbed in for James Harden. Irving passes to Griffin. Back to Irving. Lots of room. Rebound, Milwaukee.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Here's Connaughton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Irving with it. They kick it out to Green. A three-pointer off the mark. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Giannis has got 20 points.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. And you have to credit their defense for the job they've been doing against Irving. Kyrie's been almost invisible out there, and we don't say that very often. Right back after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Kyrie Irving. He's out there with Brown. Griffin is out there with Green. And it's Claxton in at the 4. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And Holiday kicks to Lopez. Shoots the 3. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Nets trail by 15. Pass to Claxton. Tries again. And the wide open shot from Green. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. And there's the pass to Irving. Stolen by Holiday. Here's Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Steps back and fires. Another shot. Claxton the pass to Brown. Outside Irving. Brown finds Irving. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. And that one's good from Connaughton.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Pass to Griffin. And the layup is good. Griffin's got his first basket.
It was all about his athleticism when Griffin first came into the league, but it didn't take long to see he was about a lot more than that. He's got serious skills down low.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo buries it from three-point range.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Got that one up quick. DiVincenzo's got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Griffin kicks to Green. Over onto Kumbo. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Griffin.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Passes it to Lopez. Back to Holiday. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The kick out to Antetokounmpo with his first shot attempt. No good that time. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Here's Brown. Feeds it to Griffin. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists now in this one.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Bucks.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Giannis.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. Stolen by Harden. And now Irving pushing it up. No one back to stop him. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Middleton outside. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 14-point game. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Durant. Lobs it up for Jordan. Rebound Milwaukee.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, we've got Durant. Tyler Johnson is out there with Irving. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Young, good. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. And on the way from Irving for 3. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Lets it go. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Irving surveying the floor. Here's Durant. And he banks in the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Young after the made shot from KD. And Young kicks to Collins. And it's Durant with the rebound. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Now, here is Irving. Outside, KD. Passes to Jordan. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Size and strength of DeAndre Jordan, brushing off the defender.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young outside. And it's blocked by Jordan. Blocked again. And stolen by Hunter. Here's Young. And they pick up 2.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Outside, KD. Harris outside. 5 to shoot. Banked in off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Williams passes to Okongwu. Williams dishes to Okongwu. And Griffin sends it back.
I love the defensive intensity from Blake Griffin on that play.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Harden wide open. He shoots. Sinks the three-pointer.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Dunn passes to Gallinari. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
That's just a seasoned move. Great concentration from Gallinari, finishing through contact.
It's Harden with the drive. Comes up empty down low. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. The shot by Okongwu, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
Green finds Harden. Here's Claxton. The Nets working the ball around now. Harden the pass to Griffin. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock.
I like this about Blake Griffin. Puts constant pressure on the defense. Plays a very physical game.
Gallinari outside. Pass to Okongwu. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Really on the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Joe Harris comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. And a change for the Hawks. Tony Snell's checked in for Dunn. Now here's Irving. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Williams, that's good.
The thing about Lou Williams, he sort of glides around, then suddenly he hits the turbojets.
And here's Irving. With 1 on the clock, and yes, it's good.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
At the end of 1, a closely contested game so far. Hawks lead by 1. Naturally a ball-dominant player. James Harden talked to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal, of course.
Giving their offense another dynamic.
And it also helps him preserve some energy for those big moments in the big games.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court for Atlanta, they've got Okongwu. Chris Dunn is out there with Lou Williams. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Herter in at the 3 spot. Okongwu. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And stolen by Dunn. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. It's tipped. Snell, no good.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Harden the pass to Brown. Gallinari with the steal. And they're on the break. Here's Snell. The putback. It's good on the putback. Okongwu's now got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Back to Harden. And they get it. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
Okongwu with it. Griffin's there. And it's Gallinari missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
The 3 from Harden. Brown wide open. He fires. Again, the Nets for 2.
And you can tell the defender not anticipating the step back. He was headed in the opposite direction. I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
Harden against Dunn. It's deflected. Gallinari outside. Griffin with the steal. In transition, here come the Nets. And now they decide to foul intentionally. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Irving dishes to Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, the thing about Kyrie, he draws so much defensive attention. Someone's often left open.
Young passes to Capella. KD against Young. Outside Collins. Back to Young. Shot clock at 6. High arcing shot, and it's good on the way up. Young's got 6.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Irving passes to Durant. Rebounded by the Hawks.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Bogdanovich wide open. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. Nets trail by 6. And stolen by Hunter. Oh, and here we go with Collins. Nobody back. Young with no one around. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Young's got 5 points now in the quarter.
This is Young's game. Ready to fire as soon as he touches it.
Pass to Johnson. Durant down low. He's guarded by Collins. Johnson against Bogdanovich. That's good, and the Atlanta lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from Jordan.
This is what DeAndre gives you. An enforcer inside who's developed more moves offensively.
And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. The offensive rebound.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Irving finds KD. That one off the back iron and out.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to a slim 1. And that'll do it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Kyrie Irving. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Johnson, and it's Jordan in at the center. It's deflected. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Clint Capella. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning. And your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
Al Harden, 5 points in the game. The pass to Durant. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Griffin with the steal. Harden left side. Ball's knocked loose. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Collins is running. Misses off the left iron. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. 11-point game. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play. So it'll be James Harden shooting. It's going to be on Trae Young for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Hunter. Tony Snell comes in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
Williams passes to Gallinari. KD comes with the double team. Feeds it to Capella. Great D that time from Green.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
And for a long time, Atlanta had been searching for a legitimate center. Seems like they found their guy in Clint Capella.
Yes, and Clint Capella is limited offensively, but that's not his job. What Clint Capella does do, he does very well. He's a terrific rebounder, and he will have a lot of room to finish at the rim, as he does with power.
And it's Capella missing.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Herter's checked in. Brown finds Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Herter. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
Just finding ways to score. Herter can do it in the half court or in transition.
Harden surveying the D.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Williams against Harden. Williams attacking. It's stolen by Green. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Brown.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Griffin with the steal. The kick out to Williams. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Not only is Lou fast, he's tenacious. Feels the contact on the drive, doesn't stop him from completing the play.
Harden outside. Three-pointer. Rebounded by Capella.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Nets trail by 8. Now, here is Harden. He's got 10. Missed inside. And there's the foul. It'll go on Bruce Brown. That's his first foul. There's 45 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Outside Irving. Jordan up top. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Hawks leading by 10. Hunter, the pass to Bogdanovich. And it's sent back by KD. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Chris Dunn. And it's Fernando in at the 4 slot. Passes it to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Herter hits the three-point bomb. Herter's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
That's Kevin Herter's bread and butter, where he shot 42% from beyond the arc his sophomore year in college.
Here's Durant, and finished off by KD.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Dunn up top. He's covered by Irving, and Jordan sends it back.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capability.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Herter passes to Fernando.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Irving against Dunn. Out to KD. Outside Irving. He dishes it to Jordan. And it's blocked. It's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
James Harden, he's checked in for Johnson. That's tipped. It's stolen by Harris. Here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Young. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment. But the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then. But I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Harden against Bogdanovich. To the middle, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Young outside. Back to Bogdanovich. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Few people see the floor as well as Trey. If you're open, he'll find you.
Outside Irving. Outside KD. Shoots over Capella. Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got 4 points this quarter.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Young from outside. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Snell from outside. The kick out to Young. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Nets.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Atlanta.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D, forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Clint Capella.
Boy, such a big factor in the game tonight. His intensity on the boards. Even when guys put a body on him, he somehow still beats them to the ball.
Harden, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yes, getting a little ahead of himself on that play.
This one just all but in the books.
Yeah, too many points, not enough time.
KD with the bucket.
With his size, KD almost unstoppable from mid-range.
Young with the ball. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks. are setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta shining in the background. Well, hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
They're fun to watch, D.A. Thanks. They're down a body tonight, but it shouldn't have too much of an impact on their rotation.
Missing a valued contributor, that can be a challenge. We'll see how they answer the bell.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. And for Atlanta, they've got Tony Snell. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's John Collins, and it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Lopez inside. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Now Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Feeds to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Young with no one around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
And so Holiday will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Giannis outside. And the layup falls.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Passes it to Bogdanovich. Now Capella. Lopez over to help. Bogdanovich wide open. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
The shot by Holiday, no good. Atlanta's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And finished off by Collins.
Like it when Collins is cleaning up the glass and then just rocking the rim.
Here's Holiday. Middleton outside. This one for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Young looking it over. Over to the wing. Down deep, Collins. Giannis grabs the miss. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
And Giannis throws it down.
Well, Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Young pass to Bogdanovich. Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. The feed to Capella. Puts the move on. Good D by Lopez.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Good size and the ability to carve out space. Lopez battling on the rebound.
Young against Giannis. Kicks it out to Collins. Young dishes to Capella. And that one clearly a foul. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The kick out to Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Young, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
From 8. And it's Giannis missing. Here's Snell. Back to Bogdanovich. Tie game in Atlanta. And we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Atlanta, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1.
Well, this is what gets his teammates going. The veteran Williams shaking and making the defense work.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Portis. Pass to Connaughton. And stolen by Okongwu. Williams with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Hunter, no one around him. Gallinari. And it's Gallinari on the follow. Gallinari's got the lead up to 4 now for Atlanta.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
Holiday, and it's good for 2.
That's a show of strength from Holiday. Certainly looks like he got hit as well, but he possesses the focus necessary to sink the shot.
Here's Herter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Now, here is Gallinari. Guarded by Tucker. Herter, no good. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo finds Portis. Antetokounmpo inside. Knocks it loose. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. Atlanta making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. The Hawks leading. Now the pass to Okongwu. Back to Dunn. Out to Gallinari. Down low. Here's Okongwu. 3 on the clock. He doesn't hit that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Connaughton. Here's Tucker. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Hunter with it. Picked up by Portis. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist by Hunter. And the Hawks lead by 4.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Teague, the pass to Nora. Down against Teague. Atlanta leading by 4. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching. And I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s. But I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. They push it up 4-on-3. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now, here's Collins. They lead by 6, their biggest margin.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Count that bucket. Giannis has got 6.
Well, playmaking and scoring, that's what Giannis is up to here tonight.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Out to the right wing. Got a piece of it. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's DiVincenzo. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
How about Lopez getting out as the big man with that kind of hustle in transition?
There's 31 seconds left to play here in the half. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. And the Hawks lead by 4.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And here's Holiday. A 3-ball. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Young. And the layup's good off the glass. Now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Now here is Holiday. 1 second left. And it's wow, he nails the... So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And this Hawks team still and that's...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot manning the middle. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a while for all that length in Giannis to catch up to those feet, but once he does, man, he can explode.
Holiday against Young. 3-pointers. Snell. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Holiday with it. He kicks it to Lopez. Passes it to DiVincenzo. Fires the 3. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Now we've seen Lopez be more and more assertive in looking for his shot, which in turn draws the defense's attention to him.
Hunter's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. The Hawks leading by 4. Young dishes to Collins. Capella kicks to Young. Kicks it out to Collins. His 3-pointers off the mark. The Bucks shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. A shot by Middleton, wide open. Pass to DiVincenzo. From the arc. Middleton can't get it to go. Hunter with it, now guarded by Middleton. Young pass to Huerter. Young drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
The threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take. And I think for years to come, you're going to be talking about the draft that Trae Young was involved in as the picks got swapped. One franchise getting their guy, and this team finding Trae Young. And he's been a blessing for where they need to go.
And here's Young following the three-pointer by Chris Middleton. Jacks up a three, stolen by Holiday. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Antetokounmpo running. Rebounded by the Hawks. Brent, you know the Hawks believed in Trae Young on draft day. They made the trade for him and gave up a chance at Doncic.
Well, I don't look at it like that, Kevin. I look at it like Atlanta got their guy. It's not about who else was on the board. It's the fact that they could get their number one choice, and that was Trae Young.
And that's dunked by Giannis.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
So it's the Hawks now after the basket by Milwaukee. Young inside, guarded by Holiday. And it's Capella missing. The Bucks trail. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And Young with the basket on the assist by Collins. Young's got 6.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Giannis passes to Holiday. Giannis against Collins. Here's Giannis. Good, nice job down low. Antetokounmpo's got 6 points in the quarter.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Holiday against Young. Collins kicks to Young. Lobbed up there for Collins. It doesn't go for him.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Rebounded by Capella.
Oh, you can tell right there he just wanted to go for the jam, but the defense too good and distracting.
Shot by Collins, no good. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Now here's Teague after the miss from John Collins. For the lead. Teague can't hit. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. It's a 1-point game. There's the triple. Warnock grabs the board. From past the arc. Tucker can't get it to go. And we just finished the third quarter, and we got a tight ball game here. Hawks lead by 1. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. We've got Chris Dunn. Gallinari is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. And it's Williams at the 2-guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Dunn against DiVincenzo. To take the lead. No good that time. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Williams dishes to Dunn. Gallinari outside. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Williams. And Gallinari kicks to Williams. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Milwaukee's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Tucker the pass to Connaughton. Milwaukee the rebound. A nice shot by Tucker.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
Well, great timing as well. Swiss watch kind of moments. Fourth quarter, close game. That could have been a 4-point swing.
A steal. He's got a clear path. Goes up. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Okongwu, defended by Portis. Here's Gallinari. It's tipped. Now the Bucks moving it up. Antetokounmpo kicks to Portis. Connaughton passes to DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, Portis. Just 5 on the clock. Tucker finds Antetokounmpo. That one's not going to go. So the Hawks will take it the other way. And here we go. Count it, good.
And Dunn is fantastic at moving the ball around, finding teammates with ease.
Milwaukee in the lead. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. And here's Tucker. Lays it up off the glass. Tucker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bucks. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Young against Holiday. Young passes to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Someone's open. Trae Young scanning and finds it.
Bucks have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Outside Holiday. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. Giannis dishes to Lopez. And no good that time. Good work defensively by Capella. Holiday against Young to take the lead. That gives them the lead.
Trae Young stepping up and delivering in a big-time moment.
Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And that one falls for Young.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
1:12 left in the fourth. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. He can't hit that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Now Young. Just 5 to shoot to the left wing. Snell finds Capella over Middleton, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Hawks. Holiday, the pass to Giannis. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Rebound collected by Snell. Here's Young. Left side, Collins. Capella kicks to Collins. And a miss there on the triple. Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're behind by 2. 1 second left in the fourth quarter. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Clint Capella.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, tough situation here, but they do have enough time to get a catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they do have time.
And a big mental mistake as they get called for the timeout when they had none remaining. And they're going to pay for it with maybe the rarest of technical fouls.
And really a complete lack of awareness. Seem to have no idea they were out of timeouts.
A good point, David. Thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. That's a look at our setting tonight.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. So the Nets starting 5. We've got Harden. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Irving in at the shooting guard position. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Now here is Holiday. Pass to Middleton. Outside Holiday. Shot clock at 6. Lays it up and banks it in. We got a lot of talent in the front court tonight between these two teams, Doris. That's where a lot of the focus for us will be.
We will have an opportunity to see offense being run through the low post. So the interior defense is going to have to be strong. Will you send an extra defender? Where will that defender come from? There's a lot to play out here tonight, Kevin.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Durant.
And if Giannis is anywhere close to you, don't shoot him. His length covers a ton of ground, and boy, is he fast.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
There's the pass to Middleton. Outside, out of the Kumbo. Back to Middleton. And it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Middleton following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And the 3 off target. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Hits it down to Middleton. Lopez passes to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Irving for 3. It doesn't go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it.
And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Guys, Kyrie Irving stronger than he looks, absorbs the contact and still converts.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Now here is Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo finds Holiday. Goes up on the wing. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
KD passes to Jordan. Dishes it to Irving. Pass to KD. Outside Jordan. Back to KD. From deep three-point range. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. And Middleton kicks to DiVincenzo. Middleton against Harris. Unloads from 13. And the Bucks miss again. The Nets with the lead. KD on the wing. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's DiVincenzo. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man. Harden
surveying the D. Here's Durant. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on James Harden.
A deceptive guard. Holiday draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Teagan for Dante DiVincenzo. Now, here's Shamet. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Holiday goes in, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
And Holiday's nimbleness gets him to the hoop on that one. His athletic ability is off the charts.
Outside, Griffin. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
They have done a tremendous job of drawing contact and putting officials in a place where they simply have to make the call.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. On out there with Harden. Then there's Griffin. Then it's Green. And it's Claxton in at the 4-man position. Here's Holiday. After the basket by Brooklyn. Teague, the pass to Tucker. The tray. The rebound by the Nets. Harden outside. Pass to Claxton. Kicks it to Harden. Yep, that one goes.
Inside, outside. Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
Outside Teague. Outside Holiday. That one's not going to go. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Now, here is Harden. Oh, Griffin in position. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Yet another way Griffin beats you. Great body control going up over the top.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Connaughton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Brooklyn leading by 3. Harden outside. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Teague surveying the D. Tucker the pass to Holiday. 2 points. That one goes. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Jeff Teague. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. So for the Nets, Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Harris comes in for Green, and Irving subbed in for James Harden. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Here's Irving. He has 5. Here's KD. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Teague checked in for Milwaukee. Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
And again, it's the Nets missing. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. Antetokounmpo inside. He's against Jordan. And Giannis hits it to go. On the assist by Middleton. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop.
Middleton outside. Antetokounmpo passes to Teague. And here's Middleton. Clock at 6. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Johnson finds Green. Back to Johnson. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back. A competitive matchup for Milwaukee in the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to us. Thanks for joining us.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. An exceptional performance from Drew Holiday.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. 3 on the clock. Now, here's Shamet, defended by DiVincenzo. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That is his first foul of the game.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
You know, they like to fly in at the last moment rather than establish position early.
Here's DiVincenzo. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The Bucks have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. Greg, you really began to emerge and got on the national scene at UNLV, but you started your college career at Portland, where you were actually named the Conference Freshman of the Year.
Yeah, how about I actually averaged more points in Portland than in any season I played at Vegas. Totally different roles, but Portland's always going to have a sweet spot in my heart. My first child was born in the great city of Portland.
And with that, the Bucks lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Griffin.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to DiVincenzo. The feed to Lopez. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Nets trail by 5. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third. Harden outside. The pass to Durant. Up again. Out to Harris. Right side, Kevin Durant. And the Nets miss again.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
Great positioning on the putback. Tucker's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
Oh, if you don't put a body on Tucker, he will find a way to burn you on the offensive glass.
Pass to KD. Shoots over Tucker. The wide open look for Durant. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, listen, you do the best you can to make Kevin Durant take tough shots. But this guy, lightning quick release, unbelievable shooter. So hard to guard him.
Teague, the pass to Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague. Tucker's got 4 points in the quarter.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Harden dishes to Durant. Lobs it up for Jordan. And no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on James Harden.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Milwaukee. Holiday comes in for Jeff Teague. And the Nets also making a change. Brownie's checked in for James Harden. Irving kicks to Brown. Back to Irving. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Bucks.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
A shot by Middleton. Wide open. Hands it from downtown. And the Bucks lead by 12.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trades. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Irving finds Durant. Yep, it counts.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Holiday, the pass to Middleton. To the inside. They grab their own miss. An easy 2 points on the layup. Middleton's got 5 points in the quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Irving passes to KD. And now we've got the intentional foul. So both teams changing it up here. Harris outside. The dish to Griffin. Harris trying to get free. They get it again. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Griffin. They kick it out to Green. Stolen by Tucker. From outside the arc. Keeps it alive. It's good on the putback. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Defensively, they have had their sights set on Kevin Durant, and they've done a terrific job holding him in check. We'll return shortly. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So for Brooklyn now, Green is out there with Griffin. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then there's Brown. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. Giannis dishes to Lopez. Floats it up for Giannis. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Harris finds Griffin. And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 14 now for the Bucks. We played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. Irving against Holiday. Irving's shot is good. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I'll tell you, what a night. He has been efficient. He's been strong. Unfortunately, they're still fighting an uphill battle.
Here's Giannis. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Chris Middleton's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And then for Brooklyn, Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. And it's James Harden in for Brown. Well, in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Wow. I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you. Antetokounmpo up top. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, the top man is going for the jugular.
Lopez with the steal. Here's DiVincenzo. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And it's Middleton penetrating Antetokounmpo.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
And the first one drops. Luwawu is checked in for Joe Harris. He hits both from the stripe. Nets trail by 19. Now Harden. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. 6 to shoot. Over Holiday. And the Nets miss again. Milwaukee leading by 19 points. A 3 for DiVincenzo. The kick out to Holiday. Giannis passes to Middleton. Bucks passing it around. Back to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Jordan trying to free himself up, and it's Irving missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
And they had to battle for this win. There were times when it looked like it was maybe slipping away a bit, but they never let that happen, which I thought was a real credit to them.
And that's a product of their mental toughness. Anytime the floor of the game turned against them, instead of caving, they just dialed it up a notch and were able to pull away.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Giannis.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
From deep. That shot missing. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. From deep, Harden. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis inside. Covered by Irving. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day.
Here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stuff.
Well, Tyler Johnson doing work off the bounce to the cup. Pretty drive.
And here is Antetokounmpo. Can't connect. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in the all right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.